Can you smell what the flock is cooking? We should just say, can you smell what Howie's cooking, man? Flock up and flock off. Not true. You stick around because it's about to go down. You know, Flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagle verse here on the last day of the draft, day 3 of the draft. I was trying to wait till the draft was over to get. I can't wait. I can't wait no more. Dude, clicking the ticket. You already know Yak with the maniac. He's doing it like his game day, man. I'm starting to get into this flow, but too much damn Yak. We're going to hold this off until the season comes back. Whoa. It's been a wild 3 days. Howie Roseman, yeah, we getting straight into it, man. Flock the nestivities. That's the model for this week, and that's the model for this draft, for these ongoings, for these nestivities, bro. I always forget to. If you're gonna click it, you gotta sip it, man. What am I doing? Go get yours. I got mine. Hit a timeout. Hit pause. Put earmuffs on the kids, blinders, whatever you want to do. Get them their Eagles glasses so they can look at the world the way we look. Oh man, the way we look at it. Yeah, dude. I can't. If you click it, you gotta sip it. Three's the charm, right? Whoa. Here we go. Howie Roseman is out here. Howie the hustler. Hustling Howie. Hoodie Howie, what is this dude like? This dude is just, it's what he, I know, dude, we always get like this. I mean, we gotta get these Howie jerseys out here, bro. Like some rolls with family. Eagles fan, Philly family. Eagles family. Dude, this man set a record this weekend for most trades in a 7-round draft. If I'm looking at it correctly, here 7 trades in a 7-round draft. Saw the second round. Yeah, we ain't gonna go through it, but dude, 7 trades. Not to mention just today, what he's done today, because that's what this is all about. We know about, I mean, Cooper the John. You know what I'm saying? The John. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Johns and Junts over here. Jay Hunt. You know, Jalix Hunt. We got them. They locked up. Those their press conferences was amazing, seeing them talk to the fan base. Dude, much same with Quinyon Mitchell. These dudes just, of course, you know, right off face value, first take, these dudes look amazing, sound like amazing young men. Not to mention these other guys. I mean, even before I get into the trades, I'm losing my fucking mind. And before I forget, I just got to put this out here. One of my favorite things today is during the young man, one of the new guys from Michigan. They say this dude is coach smart, dogs. Like, what you talking about, fam? Oh, man. Our boy, Trevor Keegan, his presser. Not so much presser, you know, media availability. You know, they track him down, They hop on the Zooms or whatever they on. Your man is rocking. I'm looking. I'm just waiting for, like, somebody asking. Dave Zangaro asked for us. Bro, what is that? I promise I have a real question, he says. But is that an Eagles jersey you wear? He's like, yes. And I'm looking at the one that looks like a 1 and a 0. I'm like, that's a Deshaun Jackson jersey. He's rocking his Deshaun Jackson jersey from when he was a kid. Dude, I think he said 10th grade or when he was 10. Couldn't have been when he was 10, because if he's rocking that and he's an offensive lineman, that would be crazy, right? Regardless of what, he has the jersey, Deshaun Jackson jersey on. Dude, you know, I go crazy over stuff like that, man. So this kid, he's a fan. He's an Eagles fan, Deshaun Jackson fan. He's rocking his jersey at the press already. I love, dude, I'm just so much about that guy. Back to the man of the hour, the tower of power, the Howie. How is he doing, bro? How does he keep getting away with this, man? Just robbing the NFL, hoodie on, ski mask, whatever you want to call it, coming through, waving that magic wand, making magical things happen for us. Don't call him Howie. Call him Howie. He busts the stupid dope moves, bro. So he comes through 7 trades in total. Today, I believe it was 4. 4 by itself. 4 trades today. What is that? What we got? Yeah. 5th round, 7th round, 7th. No. That's later down the line. We're gonna get into that later. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades today, bro. Just today, on day 3 of the draft. Those occurring in the 3rd. Yes, last night was the 3rd. Those occurring in the 4th, 5th, 4th, and 5th round. Just by himself. Dude, this dude was going crazy. Every time we came up, you saw, do-do-do trade. This dude's going crazy. Not only what is he doing in this, we're going to get into, I don't even know which direction to go with this, man. What he's doing, what he did, he's got these trades going on. While I'm watching these trades go down, when I see happen, I'm like, okay, he just traded a 4th for a 3rd. Straight up. 4th for your 3rd next year. Give me that, stupid. You dumb? Give me that. Takes that. Then he proceeds to get another 4th and I believe a 3rd, 4th, and a 5th round pick. I kept looking for the 5th round one. I didn't quite see how that occurred. I believe it has something to do with a Houston trade. Maybe that occurred yesterday. 49ers, Texans. I don't know, somehow, somewhere in there. And then we also got like the trade back that we traded for DeAndre Swift. Like, it's wild what this man is doing. So we acquired, I believe, like 3 extra picks already for next year, which I believe brings us to a total of, 11 for next year's draft. He succeeded. We have a first round, a second round, a third round, a third round. That's 4 right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks. Boom. And plus, then we're gonna get the pick for. There's gonna be compensatory picks and all types of things going down. Also, I mean, just right now as it stands, I believe the Eagles have set themselves up by having 7 picks. Yeah, it's a lot of picks for next year. We set up already today. We came into this draft this weekend with 8 picks. How we've pumped that up to 10, circled back down to 9. We acquired 9 players in this draft alone. You know, I told you yesterday I was a bit upset, a bit perturbed by, giving up that 50 and that 53 for the 40, albeit loving Cooper DeJean, get the flock out of here. I'm with it all the way. Just, damn that 50, 53. I'm looking at it from a quantity standpoint, when in all actuality, the way we should look at it is from a quality standpoint, and that's all Howie was doing, was acquiring quality. I'm sitting here hyperbolically saying that we acquired 2 of the top cornerbacks in the draft, and then you go look and, albeit Pro Football Focus isn't the end-all be-all, but they had these 2, Cooper DeJean 1, and Kenyon Mitchell 2. Wild. So I'm just looking at that crazy. Not to mention I saw some crazy stat about, oh man, I sent that to the bat phone. So some crazy stat where these dudes, out of, I believe, somewhere around 400 plus snaps, these dudes allowed no touchdowns last season. Those 2 combined. Crazy. So we on cloud 9 just off of that, right? So then it starts today. Boom, boom, boom. Right off the back, Howie's trading. He's in his bag. Let's flock and go. Bada bing, bada bow. Woo, woo, woo. Now, cool. We just relax a little bit longer. Watch, see how this thing's going down. Stop. Things go down. We acquire. Oh yeah, we got a lot of new names today. This last day, man. This last day, I used to not enjoy as well. It's just because watching this guy at work, watching the mastery that this man weaves is just phenomenal. It's a beautiful thing to behold. So what? Much more intrigued by these day 3s than I was when I was younger. I mean, and the players that we've acquired over the years, the equity that we've retained, it's just amazing, man. And you can't help but be super excited, especially for things to come, but not to mention what's going on right now, being where our feet are right here, right now, with our Philadelphia Flying Eagles and seeing these things happen in real time. So Will Shipley, we pick up Will Shipley from Clemson. So, of course, as soon as these things happen, you hop on, see, and I'm like, dude, I've seen that name somewhere. Where did I see that name? On the list of like top prospects, I believe he was like on the same page as the new boy Jalek's son. We're gonna get these, bro. We're gonna get these. I promise you. So he's on the same. I believe he was on the same page as Jalek's son as far as prospects coming out this year, right? I'm like, boom, bang, pow. So of course, we're gonna hop on the video, see what he's looking like. Dude, this dude is out here doing work. It seems to be, and you're gonna see this come together before because as the maniac is prone to do. I'm super excited, so I may skip a few steps, and this is gonna come into light later in this video. It seems to be a concerted effort in kick return, punt return, special teams, and what's going to happen next year. And I believe the Eagles are trying to get ahead of the curve. I'm seeing just a whole bunch of teams doing, like, you're seeing slashes everywhere. This guy returns from, that guy returns from, this guy return kicks, and It's just wild. So anyway, yeah, he could do that. Not to mention he appears to me to be a great receiving back. He can receive out of the backfield. He seems bigger. He looks bigger than what his measurements are. 6 foot, 200 plus pounds. Runs, I believe, like a 4.4 something, 4.5, high 4.4s, low 4.5. I believe 4.49, something like that. Regardless of what, this guy is out. He catches. He's secure. He seems to be cerebral in his approach to the game. Like, it's just looking at it from, and then while you're watching the videos, you're seeing that these videos came out a few months ago, and you're seeing people out there already saying, like, dude, this dude would be great for the Niners, great for there was so many other teams that people were saying down on that list. Boom, boom. I scrolled down the list, find somebody else. Eagles need to get this guy, Saquon Barkley. Not so I don't believe the person says Saquon Barkley isn't enough, but like, you're going to need more than just Saquon Barkley out there. This would be a great compliment to Saquon Barkley. And you're watching him out of the backfield. He's very patient with his runs and the way he attacks the hole. Everything I saw thrown his way, because of course he's a highlights. Everything you saw thrown his way, he was caught. He was securing it. Amazing. Just like what could, and then of course, you see it all over the posts, all over the comments. This could be the steal of the draft, possibly the best running back in the draft. This dude is, I can't wait to see it, because we're going to be super excited. I'm starting to come down a little bit, thinking like, okay, it's the draft. Calm down, Eagle Maniac, but I can't. We right here, and this is what we doing for, man. Get out of here. So then after Will Shipley, I believe probably another trade occurred. We're going to get into the trade. We already got into the trade, so we're just going to get into the selections. Then there's select Anaya Smith. Like, I've seen that name before, too. And I told you, I'm not the biggest college football fan, but, I mean, certain names just pop out. Like, how is this school still here, right? His tape, you see him, he's popping off the screen. This dude is shifty AF, A-Flock. Like, what? He's all over the place with it. He's shifty, he's another one of those. I believe he's also a punt returner, a kick returner. His returns are freaking dynamite, electric. I put a lightning bolt next to this dude because I'm like, yeah, he's just electric, dude. When you see him, when you watch the tape on Anaya Smith, amazing. So we get him at 152, 127 and 152, right? I just can't believe we came into this day with 7 picks, leaving with six players, and 3 extra draft picks for next year. It's fucking stupid. I don't know how this dude does it. Anaya Smith out of Texas A&M, punt returner, kick returner, could be a gadget dude, type of dude you send on end of rounds and all kinds of craziness. He seems to be very effective out of screens, like sort of reminiscent. Don't quote. No, I'm not saying they're anything alike like one another, but it's just reminiscent of me, like when we had Shady and the way he was shifting, the way he's cuts. I don't believe we've had someone like that since him. So I can't wait to see this dude on the field. I mean, dude, when is practice? When does training camp start? When do we get to see some video of these dudes? Oh gosh, gonna have to do this for the next 4 or 5 months. Oh my gosh. Then next up, the coup de grace, the cherry on top. Howie is out here. He's hooking up everybody, bro. Yesterday, he hooked up his defensive coordinator. I mean, he's been hooking up his defensive coordinator this whole damn draft. I mean, it's like the respect level that he's showing to Vic Fangio. Not to mention, giving him the pieces that he needs, and then giving him a guy that he wants. With the 3rd round pick, that's high. That's a high commodity, bro. That holds weight. And he lets him go out there and grab his guy, Jalen Sun. Is somebody that he wanted. Awesome. The things that we see in these comments is ridiculous. People saying, oh, well, you know what that means? That means it's curtains for Nolan Smith is out. Like, what the fuck is these people? What do you, I can't. The 1 + 1 = 0 is wild to me out here. Anyway, so he does that. So he appeases the team. He appeases himself first. He does what he has to do. The front office, they do what they got to do to get where we got to go, right? So you appease yourself, you appease the team, you appease your coaches, gaining a great rapport. Then not to mention, we've loved everything that they've done prior to this already anyway, right? And then comes up, the Eagles trade up to 155 and snatch up Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Are you ready? I'm about to bring something in. The Axeman Jr. The Axeman cometh. What? It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Yo, man, I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a wild 3 days. These 3 days, rocking with our Eagles, flocking with our Eagles, hollering at, talking football with the homies and all that. Just been wild. So I'm not gonna lie. Took a bit of a nap. One of those you blink, you thought you just blinked. You're like, oh snap, I was asleep. Wake up like, wait, oh snap, I missed the picks. Rewind. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is fucking kidding me, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna try myself. I can't even. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. slips to us, to Howie. Howie robbing him again at pick 155 in the 5th round of the 2024 draft. Quadruple top of whatever infinite amount of A+, dogs. Is you stupid? Dude, they are partying out there in Detroit, man. Should have been out there. So you tell me that I had to pay $1,000 to stand outside with people? Like, there's like gates to get into that? Seems like it's just outside, like a big ass block party. I don't know. Howie is out here showing his ass, man, breaking records with trades and all kinds of stuff. Like he's always imprinting his name in the game, the top man in the game, man. What? Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I mean, we know it. The tape speaks for itself. The pedigree speaks for itself. He's an Eagle, and we all know he's. Dude, you just look so, a lot of guys that we get, they have high athletic grades, right? So his athletic grade is not too high, but I believe it's performance is one of the metrics. His performance grades are through the roof. Productivity, I believe it is. And I mean, he just like checks all the boxes. This is a football player. This is a linebacker, real linebacker. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit reticent for picking him up earlier in the the draft process. Like basically he's just another Nakobe Dean, and but there are differences with that. They spoke to that on during the draft coverage. Dispelling a lot of the rumors or the misconceptions that are out there, and he's like we were saying yesterday about Cooper DeJean. Same with Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Football player. You're just looking at his stats from last season. You got forced fumbles, pick sixes, interceptions, sacks, PBUs. Like this man, that's what flock with all these metrics and all that BS say. When you put man on field, does man produce? Does football player produce, bro? Put football player on field, does football player produce? So man, flock all this other BS that's going on out here. I can't yeah. You can tell that's the coup de grace. That's the prize of the day, bro. Like Jeremiah Trotter to the 5th round, bro. So and then us acquiring that also kind of quells my upset about not getting a lot of the talent that was still sitting around at 50 and 53, because you can tell I'm still harping on that. Like I said, don't get it twisted. I love the fact that we got Cooper DeJean. I'm just saying as a 2-for-1 type deal, it's like it could have been, there were things there at 50 and 53. Regardless of what, man, it seems we're getting everything we wanted. And except for, I see a lot of people in the comments, I'm upset at this draft for no offensive lineman and da-da-da, and I get it. I mean, I love it. This is an Eagles thing. We build through these trenches. Let's flock and go. Not to mention, I still know that we have a lot of cap space left. There's a lot of free agents. I won't say a lot of free agents still out there. I'm still hanging on this thing, on this hope. Like I said, once again, shout out to Optimistic Giants fan. Put me on to bro, not so much put me on to, but just open my eyes to the fact that Mekhi Becton is still out there free. And I know a lot of people may be soured on him because of how his career started. But like I said, and I know Hard Knocks isn't everything, but watching him throughout Hard Knocks, seeing the energy he was putting out there, he looked like he's ready to do this thing and become the player that everyone thought that he was gonna be. And what better place to come to see that happen than Stoutland University. So then the Eagles say, "Oh my bad, we're gonna go get you some O-linemen." And this guy that I was just telling you about, Trevor Keegan from Michigan, I wanted his homeboy. I wanted his battery mate. I wanted Zach Zenner. I thought it was the Ravens that snuck up and got him from us. It was the Browns that got him. The Ravens went and got our other boy, the swing tackle that I wanted, Roger Rocker. Whatever the case may be, we didn't get him. Don't care about him. Probably never gonna hear from him. But we didn't get the guy that we wanted. So boom. Howie waits, treads water. Trevor Keegan, you see this guy. The rap on him is that he's a very smart football player. What he's lacking in physical attributes, he makes up in mental attributes. They say he's a coach on the field. He has an offensive lineman coach's brain. Like he's that smart. Like it kind of reminds me of, I know he may not be the same as him. Who knows, whatever the case may be, but kind of reminds me of Sam Malu, the way guys describe Sam Malu. The way he was, everyone just says, he's the coach on the field. This dude, anybody could ask him. Jason Kelsey's asking him. Malata's asking him questions. Lane Johnson's asking him questions. This guy has the answer for everything. He's a sponge. He knows it. He knows where he's supposed to be, how to do it, when to do it, and all that. So all that to say that the way they explain Trevor Keegan kind of reminds me of the way they talked about Sam Malu. So getting this guy, and not to mention they're saying some of the physical attributes that he may be lacking and can be coached up in the league if he could just not get so upright, stay downhill. Seen it even on one of the highlights. I saw him curl around on a stunt. Not so much a stunt. What is it? Whatever. He hooked around. Boom. Knocked the defender down. Kept it pushing, got him out of the way, Blake Corum up the sideline. Let's go. So, yeah, and I mean, like I said, what is this? Round 5, pick 172. Throw something out there. I think he's going to be a good player. Who knows? We never know how these things pan out. I try and stay away from the projections and all that. Just happy about what we've got and what's coming to the table right now. What we throwing in our flock pots, baby. Let's fucking go. And then this next guy. So after we pick up a wide receiver, I'm like, maybe in an offensive lineman. I'm thinking tight end. I don't know. I'm thinking there's all kinds of things still out there. And then boom. And I've been seeing this name pop up all over the place. Johnny Wilson. Eagles select Johnny Wilson with pick number 185. Is it in the 6th round? 185, yeah, 185, 190 is what we had. Those are those other trades that we got from the Jets. I believe we traded somehow our round 6 prospects got way better. We were down at 210 or something, and then boom, 185 and 190. While Howie once again waving that magic wand, making magic happen. Stupid. Johnny Wilson, this dude is a physical freak. I believe, what did I see? 6'7", 230? Like, what? So we've got Jeremiah Trotter 2.0 in the form of his son, and then we're going to pick up Harold Carmichael 2.0 in the form of Johnny Wilson from Florida State University. And they're saying, I believe I heard Louis Riddick say, very rarely does he see guys that make him, you just blow his mind when you see the size and when the size matches the ability. And he said the other time it happened was Brandon Marshall, seeing how big that dude was and how he could run routes and the things that he could do on the football field. And he said this was the other guy. Just blew his mind. This guy could run any route on the tree. He's 6'7", 230 plus, and not to mention, on his highlight reel, they're showing highlights of him blocking. As much as we love to throw that dumbass jet sweep, whatever the flock you call it, let's get someone out there that can block. Why not? Novel concept. Regardless of whom or what, we got this man, 6'7", 230, Johnny Wilson out of Florida State University. Not to mention, I'm not sure if it was a pick before that. A few picks before that. Great pickup by the Jets. I'm shocked that the Giants didn't do it. Kind of happy they didn't do it. Let them dumb out how they want to dumb out. Maybe they got something brewing over there. Because you see Spencer Rattler go. Another dude go. And then the Jets go and pick up. Oh, yeah, Milton. No, did Milton go? I'm not sure if Milton went to Tennessee. Oh, no, yeah, Milton went to the damn Patriots, bro. So it's wild. Giants doing nothing. Daniel, who won this draft? Daniel Jones won this draft, dude. Ridiculous. But I'm with it. So then the Jets pick up Trevor. Oh, man, I love this dude. I was just about to say his name, and it completely flipped my lid talking about these other two dudes. Oh, man, the Florida State quarterback, the dude that was throwing to Johnny Wilson. Travis, goddammit. Yep, Travis. We're going to leave it at that. At least we got the first name back. Whoop. Let's see if we get our memory back. Click it a ticket. What a day for Howie, right? So your memory's going stupid. So check it out. We've got Johnny Wilson, and then we wrap this thing up in a nice bow. I mean, just Johnny to height. Can you imagine what's going to go on in the end zone, in the red zone? What we can do with this guy. Not to mention, I say he looks, yeah, he looks the part. 6'7", 230, wild. And then we wrap this thing up with Dylan McMahon. Pick number 190 in the 6th round. Tie this thing up in a nice bow. Center out of NC State. He started, I believe, 44 out of 49 games of his career. He's also started at right guard and left guard. So we basically have a swing guard. Not to mention, I believe Trevor Keegan also said he's played right guard, left guard, and center. So we've got the interior seems to be shored up. I believe this is the first time that the Eagles have drafted 2 interior offensive linemen for the first time since, I believe the year was 2011. They had it down as, much like this is the first time that we drafted 2 DBs with our first 2 picks since Lito and Sheldon and Michael Lewis. Howie Rosen made sure to point out Michael Lewis. Yeah. Don't forget. So, I mean, it's just what a draft. So I'm loving what they did with this offensive line, not to mention things that come. We know it's about to get hot and heavy as far as the undrafted free agents and all that. So just can't wait. And I'm just hyped. Let me know what's the grade. I mean, come on, man. I can't. So, all right. For the mere fact I didn't know anything about Dylan McMahon or Trevor Keegan prior to this draft, and just for issues and gishes, to be nice, I guess, to have some form of integrity, right? No bias, unbiased, if you will. Just like, I look at the world through eagle colored glasses. Like, what are we really talking about here? Yeah, I guess I have to bring it down to an A plus. Nah, I mean, like I said, not knowing those guys, I guess could be a B plus grade. But I mean, it just these check boxes, man, and it's the youth movement is moving. The versatility thing is highly in effect as far as our team goes. Like, we've got people that can do things all over the field. And I'm just so looking forward to seeing how this defense pans out off of the things that we picked, like the Swiss Army knives all over that defense. Like the defense to the opposing quarterback is going to look like one of those hypnotism wheels. Like, who's going where, what, why, what, how? Like, what is this? Dudes could be flying all over the place, bro. We got LBs we got edge guys that used to be safeties. LBs that can be safeties that can be LBs, CBs that are safeties that are like, it's crazy. Defensive ends that are LB, like, this is nuts. This is nuts, not to mention the man right here, Brandon Graham, setting up for this last year, man. Bro. Dallas sucks. All day. Dallas sucks. Fucking love that dude. And I mean, that guy could go inside out. He could bring a rush from the interior or from the outside. So it's just wild. I can't wait to see what Vic Fangio does with this defense, with all these jewels that Howie has bestowed upon him. This offense, I mean, they were also saying, like, dude, Kellen Moore's probably sitting there like, yo, relax. What do I do with all of these ingredients? This is going to be the wildest, craziest recipe we ever seen, thrown in these flock pots, man. And it's just been amazing 3 days, man. Shout out to our boy Howie. Give it up. Standing ovation. They've done a great job. Front office has done a great job. Shout out to these players, man. Life-changing events, man. Love what's going on for them. Yo, dude, just see the humility of Jeremiah Trotter Jr., man, just sitting there with his pops. He's bred from the right stock. Like, they checking all the boxes. They are just ready for this, freaking overwhelmed for this, so grateful for this, much like all these players. Once again, like I said, seeing Trevor Keegan with that Deshaun Jackson jersey on, just, whoa, man. It's loving this, man. Loving these 3 days, bro. Can't wait to get back in here and chop it up. I'm going straight to watch more videos of these guys, checking out their careers, seeing what they did, where they did it, how they did it, and all that, man. I love this time of year. It's my time of year. Woo! And let's get ready for 2024, y'all. To the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You already know how, like, what the fuck is you doing? We do this thing on the fly, man. To the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You know how we like to do around this time, about this time, at this time, all the time. It's always equals o'clock around here. Open your eagle eye, poke your beak, and give it a and ask them these questions. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Say it with me one time, like we ran wild in this damn draft. Eagles. Woo! Let's get the flock out of here. Go Birds.